Basquiat Live 2.0, welcome back, welcome back. Shouts out to all my new subscribers. I'm dealing with y'all. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to all my subs too, you hear me? All the comments and everything. I read them all, I deal with them all. I'm not Hollywood at all. Bars. Basquiat Live 2.0, welcome back, welcome back. The best is back, you understand what I'm saying? Shouts out to my editor, Roachy. Say
what's up, man?
That's how you would say, what's up, man?
What's up?
This is the second video of the Chance the Rapper video that I made. So I'm going to go into that in a minute. But follow me on Facebook, B Orleans, B Basquiat Orleans. Everything will be posted up. Y'all see it and stuff like that. And I'm just feeling good right now, man. I'm in a good space. I got new music coming out. I got a photo shoot that Roachy gonna edit for me, and I'm gonna put it online on my YouTube page on Basquiat Live 2.0, so y'all can check out the photo shoot and y'all can leave y'all comments on that. It did be like a little compilation video, so I'm just show y'all how I'm moving, what I'm doing. Music, got my music videos coming out. I got like 2 or 3 coming out probably like in 2 weeks, I'm just trying to get that deadline a week or two. At least I have 1 or 2 out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can hear my music and stuff too. Cause that's what I really do. But my heart and my spirit is with the Most High. So I always deal with the Most High. I always do what the Most High want me to do. No matter what the bark that's in your eye and the judgmental ear that you have, I'ma always speak what the Most High want me to speak. Because I'm going to tell you something. None of the disciples was perfect. All Christ himself wasn't perfect. And this was in scriptures. So, and people that see me do certain things, if you ignorant, if you don't have the understanding of what I'm doing, why judge more of what I'm doing and more of the message? Sometimes just listen to the message. No matter how the messenger look, listen to the message and let me know what you get from the message. I'm not doing anything, never don't harm no one. So shouts out and the love and glory goes to the King and the Most High that dwells in the heaven, that's coming back for the children of Israel. But Chance the Rapper, I just feel like I got a video out. I'm bigging them up. I'm still gonna keep the video up. We ain't gonna take it down. I'm gonna keep the video up and keep the video going and stuff like that. Cause it's still something good regardless if any positivity come out in this world. It's still good. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like that there might be another hoax and another game going to that. Just elaborate with my god brother today, and just elaborated with my auntie Tracy. So I got the auntie Tracy. I love you, queen. And she wasn't really on my side or nothing like this. Don't really got nothing to do with nothing. But we spoke about it. We mentioned about it. And I just feel like $1 million for the South Side Chicago, not to critique the way the man used his money, but to critique the way of how it was delivered and how it was presented to us and presented to him. Now, $1 million that I know from a community that I'm from New Orleans, and if I know when I get to the level in life that if I do have multi-millions and I could contribute to my community, I would do it in a way more fashionable way, not even fashionable, but more of a blue plan way and a righteous way that it will be a result for what I did, not something that I could just do and just like a free throw, just throw it up. You gotta really know your free throws, you know what I'm saying? Any nigga want, you get your ass bust too, busting ass. I do sports too. Got a sports page coming, and I got another debate page coming. But I just feel like somebody gave him that money, that he was like a nice face of hip hop right now, to calm the black people down. Cause you don't wanna rile Uda up. How many minutes we in, man?
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Great. So I'm gonna get to the point mode. I feel like somebody, white man, probably gave him that money to do that, to rile down the most conscious and the development of our people right now, for you to give it to one school that I know of, Because I seen an article and I seen a couple of videos on it. They ain't say they gave it to all the schools in Chicago. They gave it to a certain school. One is a white man of the school. The director of one of the schools, he's a white man. And you gave $1 million to him. And it's going down in the news that the $1 million not there no more. Or something going on with the $1 million. Or that might just be, you know, spam news in a way. You know, it might be spam news that, you know, people make up lies and stuff. But you know, I don't think I already knew that was coming. Like, $1 million, man. You know what you could do to a neighborhood, man? You know what you, let alone a neighborhood, you know what you could do to a town? $1 million. Let's just say $400,000. Let's just say $500,000, then you got another $500,000. You telling me with just $500,000, you can't change people's lives on the south side of Chicago? You can't open up different businesses in your own schools with $100,000 or $200,000 with an extra $100,000 to furnish it. That shit was set up, man. I'm still keeping my video up because I want the positivity to go on. But this video is debunking that video and debunking that theory. That shit was set up. And it's coming to the time in the world that the Most High is not playing with things. He been a grateful and humble God the longest he can. And this is not for the people who don't believe in him. It's for the people who do believe in him and still gonna go with this message and still gonna deal with the children of Israel no matter what we in right now. He said, I know the poverty and tribulation. I know the poverty and tribulation of the real Jews and the real Ahuda, the kingdom of Judah. And the kingdom of Israel is at hand. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. We out here playing. We out here praying, letting shit ride, letting shit go. Why you think they got Steve Harvey to do that? Why you think they got Chance the Rapper to do that? It's always a game with these people. And people who don't know the game, they don't really care anyway. Because the only time that you ask for help is when you in trouble. I was just telling Roach that, huh, Roach?
Yeah.
So, prove me wrong. It might be wrong or not. Maybe he didn't. You know, maybe he didn't. You know, maybe what I'm saying ain't right or true about what Chance the Rapper got going on and doing. But I feel like my spirit and what the Father told me, he said, something ain't right about that situation, man. And then he up there like, yeah, I want to inspire other people to do that. You know other people ain't going to do that, bruh. You know Black Hollywood is under a alliance and secret society shit. You know they under that. Boule and shit. Black Illuminati. This shit stupid. That the buck up is always the buck up black people to get them in control. Because we are the gold. We are the platinum. We are the diamond. We the only ones that go that, have that, did that, and knew where it was at. And the people that know the truth about the Most High, y'all always trying to debunk it. Y'all always trying to debunk him. If Christ not real, why y'all always talk? Why y'all hate something that's not real? If the Most High not real, why do his people that hate what's not real? It don't make sense. If none of this real, this is a figment of your imagination. Why do we have people that hate certain doctrines and laws and certain sayings? That y'all don't know the name of the ultimate creator that created life and the origins of every level and species and animals and genealogy of this world. Y'all go all the way over like a fucking... We know what it is, man. I just don't think that Chance the Rapper shit was that legit. Chance the Rapper holler at me, reach out to me. We can talk one-on-one. We can deal how we need to deal. I don't even know, dude. But you know, holler at him, man. People always think shit is like so Hollywood, man. And it is on certain levels. But shit, you never know. I don't even really need to talk to him anyway. I'm just saying, y'all get this video to him or something. That shit didn't seem right. It seemed kind of a little flaky to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna speak how I feel. How many minutes we in, man?
10 minutes, 5 seconds.
Man, we doing good. You want something? You want to add something? You want to add a little, whatever you want to add? Or you want to say something about the situation?
I mean, yeah, it seemed like it was a little bit forced, being that he's not signed to a record deal, and you know,
yep.
It seemed like, you know,
independent artist type living.
It seemed like it has to be something that he's under. And DJ Academics just dropped a video about how Apple Music paid him $500K.
$100,000.
$500K.
Wow.
$500K for coloring book.
$500,000. That's true.
For coloring book to be exclusive on Apple Music.
A coloring book. A coloring book. Because I feel like that wasn't even his money to give. I feel like somebody gave him that money to go do that with. And once he did that, he'll get a deal. You get one of the biggest endorsement deals ever. Only person else who got an Apple deal besides him was Drake.
Drake took over Apple Music for like 3 months.
And Apple just bought his shit out, really.
Yeah, pretty much. But it was only exclusively for 2 weeks. But it's just now getting back.
Man, these people crazy, man. Y'all people, hey, I always say at the end of the day, y'all gonna have to just deal with the Most High when it's said, and everything all said and done. The wrath and the rage and the anger of the Father, it's gonna be amongst a lot of people that I don't think y'all even ready for it or y'all could fathom it. Y'all think the Lord worked in mysterious ways, which he do, but he also work in reality. And certain things and elements and levels around you can happen to you in the way of you being safe or in the way you're going to be in danger. You always make sure your spirit, your soul, your essence, your personality, the way you are, the creation that he made you to be, that nobody can tell you nothing about who you is. Once that don't feel right, once that's something not right about that, because people already know. People already have things and levels that happen to them in life. You could be walking down the street and shit, and somebody could be walking behind you. And many people that walk behind you in life. But it's certain levels of things that your body and your spirit gonna tell your body it ain't right. So you know when things is right and you know when things ain't right. Your body will tell you. People talking about they killers, and when they hold a gun, they hands sweaty, they nervous and shit. They drop the gun, shoot they self. Bow! Shoot their damn self. Never did nothing like that before in their life because their body's saying it's not right. So even if you take away the Bible and you take away a lot of philosophies of religion, the oracles and the origins of the world and the naturality of the world shows you that you have to live in righteousness. You have to live in truth. You have to understand the truth and go for truth. I want to give thanks to my Lord, to the Most High, and his son, Yahweh Shai, or Yahshua, whatever y'all want to call him. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Shiloh, Christ, whatever y'all want to call him. I want to give thanks to them for always bigging me up and giving me the power to do what I do right now. To say and speak and say the same thing I'm doing, you could do right now. That the Lord said, I want a separate relationship with you. Not the relationship that you do with the world. Not the relationship that you do with your wife, your girl, or your homies. I want our own relationship. Sometimes he said, you did it everybody else's way. Why not do it our way? Why not do it my way this time? Give the Most High a chance in your life and in your spirit. Because all this other shit just a game and this bullshit. He already said in the scriptures that no one will come for you. Bondmen and buying women, that you will be sold. And no man shall buy you. And Christ said, don't be deceived by no man. They say, that man said, I am Christ. And Christ is here, Christ is there, and the Messiah is here, and the Messiah is there. Christ said it and stricted. He strictly said it in many verses. Don't believe it. Don't believe them. You can find me just by trying to search for me. Because I live in you, not Christ. Christ never said praise him or worship him. Say praise and worship the Father, that you may be perfect in your way. It's certain things that you perfect in that some people might not be perfect in, but they'll tell you that they perfect. Now you got critique in this, and you got things about you that you can sharpen out and get away from the negativity for the most part, especially in this corrupt society. But some things you could do great, another person can't do great. And some things they do great, you just can't do great. Quit paying attention to what's on the outside and pay attention to the bigger picture. Not the picture in front of you, but what's the whole grand ordeal about it. Because sometimes things in front of you for a reason, so you don't see everything else. Start being more quiet. Speak when you really need to speak, and don't speak when you don't need to speak, and start peeping game on stuff, man. This is Basquiat Live 2.0. Another video is coming your way. I want to give thanks to the Most High and his Son, and them grand angels and the saints and the real prophets in the earth that's giving up this truth. Still shouts out to Chance the Rapper. This is not to bash you, but hey, we see your glitch. You understand? That's all I'm. Hey, see your glitch. We see the Matrix twitching a little bit. You know, sometimes it was a lot of Mr. Anderson when he was just trying to portray one. So, you know, we just see the glitches and shit. And I be damned whether I let my people or the youth that deal with me, I be damned to let them down. Because the lover of the flesh is not the lover of the Father. Basquiat 2.0.